Hey, how you doing? So, I just wanted to briefly comment on the Timothy Pitzen case. I saw the news this morning. That's awesome. And from what I read, in the first, what they came out with in the first news stories, I believe it. I think it's him. I mean, there are a couple things that, I'm a little. You would think that if someone's uh, been captive for over 7 years, that when they found him, that I, they said he was badly bruised. Now, that would be typically something that I would think you would find of someone who'd been captive for a shorter period of time. Maybe a few months, a few days, a few weeks, but someone, that long a period of time, I'm slightly surprised. I'm not very surprised. I mean, it was in captivity. So, and then, you know, since he said he'd been traded, between lots of different people. So you have to wonder whether there's a whole network of missing people that are traded between these same people. He may be able to lead them to a lot of other missing young people, possibly. Also, he identified his two captors, by their tattoos. That would also seem like something that someone would identify who'd been gone for a shorter period of time. Again, a few weeks, a few months. Yeah, you would think he might know more than that. The one fact that I really thought kind of made me think that it's him for sure was how he indicated the dent on the car. Um, because I think someone would indicate the dent on the car. That really is something that only someone who was telling the truth would do. If he was trying to make things up, he might say, "Oh, these people with tattoos and they look scary and they look like bodybuilders." That might be something, but someone who was lying probably wouldn't mention the dent on the car. Um, so that's kind of what my feeling is. My feeling is that tomorrow, I think we're going to get good news. I think it's going to be him, and I would imagine that at this time, the authorities already know whether it's him or not, because between talking to his family and things he remembers and corroborating it, I mean, I would imagine they already know pretty much 100%, what it is. So yeah, very interesting case, and it'll be interesting. I don't know if we'll ever be told any stories about what happened to him, but it could really help break some other cases. So anyway, that's my feeling. I normally don't comment on these kind of things, but that's what I have to say.